Today, I'm going to talk about the newest bag that I have dropping, which is a collab bag with Brown Buffalo. So that should be out next month, month and a half, 2 months, maybe. And if you pay attention to Instagram, which I hope you don't, and you kind of just see it in passing, the next bag that I'm dropping is actually this right here. This is a Brown Buffalo Conceal Sling with my input, which is basically subtract a bunch of shit and change the colors because of my needs and what I wanted out of a bag that is bigger than a traditional fanny pack and smaller than a backpack, essentially. So this bag retains the same size and dimensions as a Brown Buffalo Conceal Sling, and I talked to Doug down over at Brown Buffalo, and we had lunch and talked about subtracting some shit, and basically this is what I came up with. So M81 in color, obviously, and then it has this Brown Buffalo Supdef Hypalon label, 1.5" strap with some strap retainers right here. Pretty easy. No other zippers on the outside. Zipper right here for the front pocket, which you can see when you pull that back. Multi-cam guts on an M81 bag, which I've never really seen in the States. I've seen it done in Japan. That's a real big thing in Japan, is mixing camos, which I'm starting to get into. Shout out to all the, Japanese dudes who got really wild bag stuff, because their culture, not a lot of dudes, I guess, have cars, and they just have really wild bags. So on the inside of this bag, again, multi-cam guts. Wanted it to be different, and this is kind of my little head shake towards the Japanese backpack culture. But yeah, it's pretty simple. It's a large compartment, has a padded divider with a little bit of fucking hook right here, a little loop here, so this will stay here if whatever you put in here. And then on the back side it has multicam loop. So if you decide that you want to put sandwich bags in there, they'll fit in there directly. You could put 1 or 2 in there and then put whatever other shit, cable ties, anything that has hook will go in there. Be able to organize your shit a little bit better if you use it as a camera bag, or you use it as, I would use as a single pistol range bag if I go and I need to zero an RMR or something. Magazines, any of that shit. But this bag, as you can tell, is a pretty decent size. I'm a big dude, and this is how I would carry it if I'm not holding it in my hand or slung across my back. But let's see. I wanted it big, I wanted a bag that was big enough to hold a full-size gun. So this is a high point. This is a 40 cal steel frame, first gen. Fits in there, titties, and you can see ton of space. Then you can get shit like this. This is a Vertex Tactigami, I think is what this thing is called. And you could put, this is a 2011, this is a full-size gun, so you would just slam that in there. Essentially, you would fit it, you would have to angle it a little bit, but just get it in there. It won't really go anywhere. John Wick yourself or some shit. I actually have this set up to hold my 19 or a G45 MOS right here. Just toss that in there. Boom, good. It'll fit all these guns in there laying with this slide down. So you'd be able to hold it like this, pull the gun out. Yeah, this is pretty simple, straightforward bag. As everything I always do, it's got some modularity with it, all the backwards capabilitas as using, like I said, sandwich bags or any other shit. And actually a bird bag fits in this really well. I don't know why you put a bird bag in here, but it fits in here. So yeah, there it is, the Brown Buffalo Superior Defense collab bag. This is just called a Conceal Sling. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's a pretty quick overview. You can't really overview any more of this or review any more of it. Carries well. It's an acceptable camo color. Should be out in the next month, month and a half, 2 months maybe. But yeah, superiordefense.com, supdef.com, or sorry, superior-defense.com and supdef.com.